وَالْأَنْوَارُ سَاطِعَةٌ, and light is sati'ah, as he says, light above, dazzling. They're all seeing light. The mother of the Prophet on the bed of the Rasul, she sees light that emanates from it. One riwayah, he said she sees the palaces of Busra. What is Busra? Busra is the provincial capital of the Romans inside of Arabia, the northern Levant. Provincial capital. That's the place the Prophet entered into when he was trading on behalf of Khadija bint Khuwaylid radiallahu ta'ala anha, his blessed wife. That's Busra. In another riwayah, she sees the palaces of Rome. She sees, radiallahu anha. In a third riwayah, she sees the light emanate until she can see the easts and the wests, which means the entire planet Earth she's seeing. And note, the miracle there, it's not, because it's light little, little. Where we're at now. You ain't seeing Leicester. You'd be lucky to see your own house. So what's the meaning of the light? And for us, quote unquote, stop the saying, when you get a sense, like TV. There's a light of television, it brings the distant close. That's the light that she's seeing. Okay, the light emanates, but now the Rasul don't go to anybody. It comes to him. زُوِّيَتْ لِي الْأَرْضِ مِنْ مَقَامِهَا. He says, the entire earth has been rolled up for me in the place where I'm standing. مَشَارِقَهَا وَمَغَارِبَهَا, the east and the west. وَسَيَصِلُ دِينِي إِلَى مَا زُوِّيَ لِي مِنْهَا. And my religion will reach that which is rolled up for me where I'm standing. My religion will reach there, he says, and that's what the mother of the Rasul, great to be his mother. Subhanallah. What a birth that is. And she ain't feeling no pain. And if you ain't feeling no pain, then khalas, she's going to the other, going to the extreme. It's all joy. And she's seeing, look what she's seeing. MashaAllah, tabarakallah. She's seeing lights which light up the palaces of Busra, which is going to be the first city to fall for the Sahaba outside of Arabia. First one is Busra. She sees the lights of Rome. That's coming. Because said that she sees the east and the west. That's coming. She's seen that long time ago about where the dominion of the Prophet ﷺ is going to be. And she's under no illusion about that's his dominion. Because she said when the Prophet ﷺ comes out, the Prophet comes out of his mother right onto his knees. Ubudiyah, hands clasped in the air, mulk, dominion, gazing at the heavens. Lillah, it's for God. She's seen like supreme symbolism just with the entrance of the Rasul ﷺ inside as well. What type of birth is that? You know what they say, wish you were here? No, wish you were there. And we all wish we were there just to witness the greatest moment inside the creation that day. Imam al-Sharisi, rahimahullah, al-Sharisi has one of the most amazing books, really important for us as Western Muslims. It's a classic work, and it's Mi'yar radiallahu ta'ala anhu warda. Imam al-Sharisi. Al-Sharisi is going to bring you over 20 different reasons why the day the Prophet was born is greater than Laylatul Qadr. Al-Sharisi ain't joking on that issue. Imam of the Maliki school, radiallahu ta'ala anhu warda. And there is no day ever greater than the day that the Prophet was born. And that day was only one time. Even the ulama speak about the greatness of Laylatul Qadr. They say Laylatul Qadr is great as a day that, or as a night that reoccurs every single year. It's reoccurring every single year. But that great supreme day, the greater things only happen once in a lifetime. And that was the lifetime of the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, that great buruj. She's seen all of these lights. She's how he comes into the air sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. She said there's no cover. He doesn't have any of the normal stuff you see on a baby when a baby is born. Nobody has to claim the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. She sees, or she knows that the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam is ghair. He's circumcised by birth, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Circumcised. And that's ilham. Because the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam says, nobody's ever seen my privates. Ever. How do you figure that? Nobody's ever seen my privates, he says, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And he's born circumcised. Ijma' hadith mutawatir, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And the Prophet was born circumcised. The Imams radiallahu anhum report, although there may be some questions, issue of tawatur. But the issue is what is sahih. No doubt whatsoever that the Prophet ﷺ was born, circumcised, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And what are you witnessing there? Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Tayyib, some of us may say, oh Tayyib, nas'Allah salam al-afiyah. A mother would say that about a child. I mean, it can be it's very subjective there. So that's why Allah Ta'ala places other people there. Remember, note, she said, I was alone when the pangs started. So how did all these other beings get there? I want to know first of all, to the unseen, how did Maryam, the mother of Jesus, get there? How did Asiya, the wife of Fir'aun, get there? They were all there. Kabanat Abdul Muttalib, she said, and they looked like the daughters of Abdul Muttalib. What does she mean by that? Fitulihinna. They were tall women. Tall women. That's what it means, Sheba. Tall women. How did they get there from the world of the unseen? And he told you, what's Gabriel doing there? From the world of the unseen. What's Mikael doing there from the world of the unseen? And they're all there for the birth. It really is, wish you were here. Really is that. And then not only that, but from the world of the seen, there comes whom? The first one we'll mention is the mother of Uthman ibn Abi al-As. The mother of Sayyidina Uthman ibn Abi al-As. She said she is there. And she said when the Prophet was born, she just sees light. First thing, she starts seeing light. This light beginning to emanate. And she said, I'm looking outside. Now how is this subjective? She's not going through birth. What she sees, she says she sees the stars. She said the stars are beginning to fall out of the sky. Such that, she's like this. I mean, that's not stars moving. That's stars falling. Coming down because they wish you were here. They want to be there to witness the great birth of the Prophet ﷺ. I thought they were about to fall upon me, she said, the mother of Uthman al-As, radiallahu ta'ala anhuma. Then she said, the house then begins to get gripped by light. Then she said, not only the light, but then she can gaze outside the house of Abu Talib, and she can see what? She can see the Haram, the Kaaba. She said, the Kaaba gripped by light. All gripped by light. And she said, all I could see was light. She just quote-unquote blinded or seeing by light. Well, maybe she wasn't seeing what she saw. There you get Shafa. And Shafa is the mother of the great Sahaba Abdurrahman ibn Auf. And here's even more profound. Because Imam al-Busayri rahimahullah ta'ala عَمُّ وَصَمُّ فَإِعْلَانُ الْبَشَائِرِ لَمْ تُسْمَعْ وَبَارِقَةُ الْإِنذَارِ لَمْ تُشَنْ. He says, number 66, blind and deaf were they, so the good news announced went unheard, while the lightning flash of warning went unseen. What's the basic meaning of that? People can see all of the signs they want, miraculous signs, but as a rule, it usually means they still won't believe. That's what he's trying to say on Husayni rahimahullah, that's what he is saying. Okay, let's take the someone who did believe. Shaykh Shafa. Shafa says that she's the midwife. She is the one, and in one sense, that may well be, although it isn't. Because he's looking up, and he's looking for another face. Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, and gazing up. Araftum, but it may well be, in terms of human beings, the first face that he saw, Shafa bin Amr. Radiallahu ta'ala anha, Zuhrawiyah, from the same tribe as the mother of the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. So she says when the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam comes into existence, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, comes into the lower realm, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, she says, first and foremost, the house light grips the entire house. Grips the entire house. Then she says, all of a sudden, it goes pitch black, darkness. And it gripped by darkness. Okay? She mentioned. So when it's gripped by darkness, my entire right side becomes paralyzed. Then she said, I heard a voice say, where have you taken the boy? And then the other voice says, to the east. And then she said, the light grips the house once again, and there's the baby, the Prophet is right in front of me. And I regain sense in my right side. Then she said, what's that? Then she says, once again, it goes dark. She says, my left side is paralyzed. Then I hear a voice say, where now have you taken the boy? He says, to the west, to the west. The voices are the voice of Gabriel and Mikael. Voices. This is the Prophet ﷺ, quote unquote, having a tour of his dominion. But with the light to be on, why does the light have to go off? He hasn't gone anywhere. It all comes to him. Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. That's one of the most important things in our aqeedah of the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, how the entire cone ينفعل يتفاعل به. The entire creation, it reacts to him. He acts for God and creation reacts for him. Sallallahu alayhi wa